I am 18 in a relationship with a 46-year-old. Her son is 21, but not respecting me as I step into a fatherly role. What should I do? Any suggestions? Try not to get punched in the face. I hate skinny people. I want them all to be underground, let's say. And in their bio, treat people with kindness. But not skinny people, apparently. Neutral stance / switch leg. First of all, men always wear socks. Showing ankles is feminine. You sound extremely insecure in your masculinity. You sound like you lost your manhood and testosterone levels have gone down like his socks. When he's traumatized, but the biggest drama of his childhood was his parents' divorce, making everything a competition. Don't underestimate me. What are they cosplaying as? Never seen someone dressed like this going out. Gotta be cosplaying as something. January, the month where I entertain 2 million people for 10 minutes a day, and I only get paid $4,000 a day? What a month to be alive. Did you just complain about making $120,000 in the month of January to make 310 minutes of content from the comfort of your home? Did you just post a tweet suggesting YouTube entertainers make too much money when TV and radio with way less viewers make 100 times more? Yes, you did. 120k is crazy. Shut up, Keem, please. When the two smart kids have different answers.
As a smart kid who had that happen, it's so satisfying when the popular smart kid gets proven wrong by you. The ultimate smart kid that will never be defeated. Except by the teacher sometimes, but we don't talk about those moments.
My husband and I wake up every morning and bring our coffee out to our garden and sit and talk for hours every morning. It never gets old and we never run out of things to talk about. I love him so much. This is cute and all, but did you think of all the people who wake up to work grueling hours, wake up on the streets alone or with chronic pain before posting this? You should be mindful next time before bragging about your picture-perfect life. You might upset someone. A woman who grows and donates food to those in need said someone dumped salt on her garden, destroying her harvest. That's a targeted attack. Very, very cringe, very horrible crime, and just downright evil. Digital art is something I frankly have no respect for. When you can wipe out all your mistakes, it just makes art boring. You can do the same with drawings and paintings, yeah. You can't ruin a painting or a drawing. Giving my boyfriend an empty PS5 box with a positive pregnancy test inside. If you're buying your boyfriend a PS5, you're not dating a man. You look too old to be on Twitter, bro. Go, sit on a bench and appreciate a view. Photo of Zendaya and Tom seen in Boston earlier today. I'm sorry, but can we take a moment to praise how Tom isn't afraid to be around minorities? What is this? What is that tweet? Hi team, my daughter created a new character. Her name is Burst. She would love to know your thoughts. Our artists were so inspired by that they created their own fan art. I hope your daughter loves it. The Overwatch crew just made something adorable. Like, I'm an actual artist and so are a million goddamn other people on the planet. And the person being recognized for their art by a game company is a child? Nah, screw that. Well, if the criteria for recognition is being a child, I would say you have a pretty good chance. I leave these on the table now. Just a quick note to say, I was very happy with the service I received today, but I am against the principle of tipping culture. The girl who was banned last week for doing the deed while live on Twitch has been officially unbanned after just 7 days. Good for her. The system has benefited men for far too long, and it's about time women start getting what they're owed. Today, I decided to try a song I've never heard. Alright, enough is enough. No woman has autism. Pretty interesting how every woman calling herself autistic has a fine-tuned social understanding of how to act cute and dress well as a standard female's desire to put pictures and videos of herself on social media. Maybe you just haven't met someone who's autistic. Like, definitely met autistic girls. Day off work today. Can't wait to just chill out and play on my PlayStation all day. Bless. The American tourist I saw in Greece. If this flag offends you, I'll help you pack. Gotta be irony. As cheesy as it sounds, I'm starting to appreciate poetry as I ripen into adulthood. I embrace the changes life offers. My mind is a maze. Get lost in it with me? Might clean it up today. I don't know. I'm pretty sure this is Asmund Gold's setup. The term obese is a slur, violent, dehumanizing, anti-black. If you're a man and your height starts with a 5, do not raise your voice at me, girly. One can dream. I love you. Me 22 and 14. From civilian to assassin. I can go back and forth in under a minute. I accidentally washed my AirPods, so now I have to use my $299 Beats Solos till I buy my new AirPods this weekend. I'm really a commoner now. Happy birthday, G. I know you're going to crush it. Don't say G if you're not from the UK. Just don't. It's weird. To Americans, I sound British, and to British people, I don't sound British. We just got a PS5. You know damn well she only plays Fall Guys and Animal Crossing. Give that to real YouTube gamers. Kylie Jenner. My family teases me for being a billionaire. Boo-hoo. My kid asked for an Xbox for Christmas, but I would never allow them to be near electricity, so I got them non-GMO bug toys instead. Glad you're not my mum. Screw you, Doja Cat. I hope you never see an ounce of success again. You know that BTS deserved that award. I am so embarrassed of the first picture, but so proud of how far I've come. This is what it looks like going from 238 to 134 pounds. I'm happy if you're proud of yourself, but I feel like saying you're embarrassing to be a certain weight is not it. I swear formerly fat people who lose weight have some sort of fat phobia. Yeah, they're fat phobic, I guess, for saying that. Lady in the grocery scolding my kids for laughing. Me. I have an IQ of 138, and I bred with a PhD physicist. These children will rule. Do I look threatening? If I walked into the arena and saw this as my opponent, I would turn around and head home instantly. The greatest fight of all time. I can't take pictures without someone saying I look like Kylie Jenner, but I can see the resemblance now. Low-key, before the surgery, yeah. Maddie. Feels special. Friends forever. You guys should date. Yes! What the hell? No, seriously stop. If you're white and you eat sushi with chopsticks, congrats, you're a colonizer and you're racist. Should we actually add the oof sound back to Roblox? But also add bobbies. I'm not weirder or anything, but I'm just asking because people are starting to fall in love with each other, and I'm starting to think maybe we should make the females more different. No, it's a kid's game. Definitely not. Not gonna lie, online dating is really unhealthy, especially over Discord. It's a bit strange. I don't even know what to say. You do realize how offensive this is, right? My relationship is actually super healthy. Not like you would know how that feels though. Genuinely, this is disgusting. Delete this. Your relationship's healthy, but you're getting really upset over just someone typing that? I struggle to believe that. Instead of demonizing cheaters as disloyal, realize that monogamy is an impossible standard for some people with ADHD who have a hard time focusing on one person at once. Not to mention the fear of rejection makes it hard for us to initiate open relationships, which forces us to cheat. Speak for yourself. My ADHD doesn't make me want to cheat. It makes me want to not read this post and listen to you. This was me a few seconds ago. All rap is garbage. So is your face, looking like a broken vase, hurting your feelings, making you feel like a basket case. If you ever come in here again, I might have to use some mace. Year 8 girl identifies as a cat at Aussie school. Been there. The tour guide let us swim in the water, and you can actually see the wreckage when you go deep enough in. You can't go down by it simply by swimming. You can, I've done it. It was a bit cold, but quite nice. Yeah, they're talking about the Titanic, guys. I was bored so quickly and swam back up after about 10 minutes. Why, as a white person, do you use gifs of black people on everything? I don't use I use gifs of every people, every person. Are you gonna make it about race? I would end the friendship now. Agreed. OMG, I got a reply. Lovingly impregnates you. Dude. I mean, they're clearly joking, but I guess context matters, right? Life's good. Someone who needs to tell strangers his life is good and putting a picture of himself with his spouse. Something is probably still frustrating him, but maybe I'm wrong. It's not maybe, I think you are wrong, yeah. Just because someone posts something saying something positive doesn't mean it's wrong. Because they're posting it. I'm a guy and I was catcalled when I was 13. I'm so sorry. Nah, it was pretty funny to me. This is the difference. This is why I think men are better. We don't have to make a show out of everything. Sitting with my MAGA husband every day and being scared how he'll react when I give him the divorce papers. To all the feminists, be honest now. Imagine the total apocalypse. Food and water supply is low. Your vegan skinny boyfriend is violently getting assaulted by me and knocked out afterwards. What type of fantasy is this guy thinking of? Something is still doing something all in front of your eyes. Would you rather stay with the beyond cringe? We've reached a level past cringe. Birds of Prey landed the worst opening weekend for any film in the DC extended universe. Please stop with those headlines. It's not helping women-centered films. Foundation Company wanted $25,000 to do this repair. I told the customer I can do it for a lot less. That they're just trying to steal her money. A couple of hours later and her home's good as new and ready for the addition. That's not gonna last. I wish I was the guy standing behind you. Okay, why? Because I bet he can smell your hair. By the way, I went to high school with you if you don't remember. Dude, what? This doesn't concern you. This is between me and this person. What kind of shampoo do you like? You're out here eating blue cheese. Blue cheese is for the adults. Kids still eat ranch. Nah, I just like ranch. I prefer it. For your information, lifting 6+ weights on the leg press is not an accomplishment. Sitting in front of a craft beer couple at the Twins game and they keep going, that's not beer, to the poor vendors selling Bud Light. Imagine being so uninteresting that you think this counts as a personality. Don't let guys treat you like free salsa. You are guac, baby. A member of US Congress posted this. Your first mistake mistake was thinking I was one of the sheep. / I am 14 and this is Deep Hour Post. You jealous, bro? Yeah, I'm sure OP really wants to be a badly dressed and groomed Reddit admin with an obese 2 out of 10 wife with drawn eyebrows, or while making child-free content on a Chinese children's app in a dusty 2004 Toyota Corolla. Frick it. I'm probably going to regret this, but what the hell ever. Oh, you've been such a bad kitten. Meow for daddy. Update. I'm having dinner with Bochi-chan. This place is not that romantic, but the intention is what counts. I still can't believe I pulled up to prom in my Corvette. Since you skinny people never listen to fat people when we try to sugarcoat things for you, I'm just gonna be mean now. Having an eating disorder is inherently fatphobic. If you have an eating disorder, you are inherently fatphobic and you need to work on that. Bait used to be believable. Not anymore, guys. Not anymore. You gotta try a bit harder than this. Does anyone know how to clean an AirPod case? As mine is kind of looking dirty. Being ratioed is freaky as hell. Like, yes, own me, humiliate me around everyone who sees my pathetic little tweet. Please. I don't like wearing a suit. If it were up to me, I would be wearing sweatpants and a hoodie all day and night. Straight black men are the white people of black people. This is a crazy headline. Been 1 year since I got this. Not a single idiot has tried anything. I guess they know the consequences. I just blocked Taylor Swift on all social platforms. Are you wearing cinema glasses? John Lennon is bisexual. Wow, I'm so happy to know that. Isn't John Lennon problematic? He's dead. At lunch with a white girl, and she keeps saying yum.com after every bite. Proud mummy moment. She used the correct use of there, and she's only in 2nd grade. I know 30-year-olds that can't do that. Okay, here I will tell you the 3 easy ways to die. Puff a cigarette daily. Drink alcohol daily. Love someone who doesn't love you back. You will die daily. Just in, YouTuber life ended after a prank went wrong. So this guy approached a bunch of people with butcher knives as part of a robbery prank. Okay, well, obviously I feel bad because someone's passed away, but situations like this, don't be doing this. This is not a prank. This can definitely go wrong, and it will go wrong. Can you ever take a picture without showing that finger? Mum, it's a metaphor. I'm saying screw death. It's art. Please do not flood my newsfeed with these so-called comedic memes. I don't subscribe to moronic internet humor. And no, it's not a fedora you see at Walmart or Target. It's an old school style fedora made out of real wool. You would not believe the amount of people that think they can pick up one like mine at Sears or something. Check your fedora privilege. Why white people can't have curly hair. No, your hair is not curly. Those are not your natural features. You appropriated curly hair. I don't care if you moan and claim. It's a natural. No white person is born with textured hair. No, it's a scientific fact. Who are people naturally have straight hair, so shove it up your butt. Why are you so angry at people who are white and have curly hair? I'll treat you right, but the TR is silent. We cool or not really? I don't know how to say this in a nicer way, but I don't think I'm interested in hanging out again. What, because they said you are meme? Be 26. Finally get the balls to ask friend out. She laughs, rejects me on the spot. Ignore her for a few days after that in order to spare my feelings. Guess you were never really my friend. If you are, stop talking to me after this. Accuses me of being fake, just pretending to care about her. Swallow pride, stay her friend anyway. We continue being close friends. 5 years pass. We're both 31 now. She asks me to meet up in a public park. Anon, I think you're the only man I can trust. Should we try it out? Reject her. I have no one else, but I'm not interested. She throws a tantrum and blocks me from all social media. That is insanely cringe from her. I'm really hurt that she is doing this to me, but I won't take her now. It's too late. She got with so many guys. She ignored me as a man for too long. Besides, I want to be single at this point in my life. Why can't she understand that? Why am I the bad guy here? I'm not even taking revenge, rejecting her because she rejected me first. I just don't like her like that anymore. You're not. But I think, I don't know. I don't think that's true because you said earlier in the post, she smashed so many guys, she ignored me as a man for too long. I don't know, man. She's definitely immature though. Guys, I did something crazy. I'll put it up for you to look at. Photos will be in order of application. Together for it. This is very weird. I think getting a tattoo of a YouTuber or a celebrity, I just think that's cringe. Get a tattoo of like your parents or something, that's way better. God damn, that beard. So hot, they're talking about Dharma. If not for his terrible childhood, he could have not become a supermodel. What are you saying? In the heart of all airsofters is a roaring lion. We must learn to contain our lions. Men fear a free lion. That is why they keep them in cages. I'm a lion warrior. I have freed my beast. The job is thankless and brutal, but it is my duty as an airsofter to keep the world safe from the shadows and prowl like a shadow. That is a risk no soldier or boot ever has to deal with. Millionaire internet streamer's reaction to AI not safe for work of herself. You won't find more fragile people than popular internet personalities, especially women. I think A, it's the fact that it was like technically a co-worker to her, and B, it's just like, it's not a nice situation. Would I cry? No, but I wouldn't care, but but it's like everyone's different. And I think as a lady, it is different. Adrian Dittman is Elon Musk. Let this tweet sink in. Yeah, this Adrian guy sounds exactly like Elon Musk. I've heard him talk before. My son Little X loves clinging precariously to my back and yelling, "Monkey rides!" You're an amazing father, Elon. Your kids are very lucky to have